So, you're staring at your PC, a machine that used to feel lightning fast, and now it just isn't. You're getting that little loading spinner more and more, apps take a beat too long to open, you've started browsing for entirely new builds. But hold on. Stop buying new PCs. Get way more life and speed from the one you already own. Before you drop $2,000 on a whole new rig, let's talk about what's actually holding your current one back. Most of the time, it isn't the whole system that's obsolete, it's just a few key components that have become bottlenecks. In 2026, the gap between good enough and brand new is often just a couple of smart, targeted upgrades away. The industry wants you to believe the only path forward is a full replacement, but that's a massive waste of money and perfectly good hardware. Instead of ditching your setup, strategically invest in the parts that deliver the biggest performance gains for your dollar. It's about working smarter, not spending harder. This isn't just about saving money, it's about transforming the machine you already have into something that feels snappy and responsive, ready for whatever you throw at it. Alright, first up, and this is probably the single most noticeable upgrade you can make, swapping your old storage for an NVMe M2 SSD. If you're still running your operating system off a mechanical hard drive, this is a non-negotiable night and day difference. But even if you have an older SATA SSD, the jump to NVMe is significant. We're talking about taking your boot times from a minute or more down to just a few seconds. Applications that used to take their sweet time to load will now snap open almost instantly. It fundamentally changes how your entire system feels, immediate and responsive. The magic here is how these drives communicate with your system. Unlike older drives that use the SATA interface, which is like a single-lane road, NVMe drives plug directly into the PCIe lanes on your motherboard. This is a multi-lane superhighway, straight to your CPU for insane speeds. For most people in 2026, a good PCIe 4.0 drive offers the perfect balance of price and performance. Plenty for gaming, content creation, and productivity, without the early adopter tax. Power users moving massive video files or complex datasets can look at PCIe 5.0. Drives like the Micron 3610 push unthinkable bandwidth. But for the vast majority, a solid Gen 4 drive is the move, the upgrade that makes your PC feel truly modern and slashes those daily weights. Instant boots, instant apps, faster transfers, maximum everyday impact for the lowest cost. Next up, let's talk about memory. For a long time, 16 gigabytes was comfortable for most builds, enough for gaming, browsing, and some light productivity. But in 2026, the goalposts have moved. Modern operating systems demand more memory. Browsers with dozens of tabs demand more memory. Background apps like Slack and Discord demand more memory. Demanding creative software demands more memory. That 16 gigabytes that used to feel spacious now feels just okay. It's the new 8. Upgrading to 32 gigabytes of DDR5 is the new sweet spot. It gives you a smooth, stutter-free, future-proof experience. Specifically, a dual-channel kit of two 16-gig sticks. It's about giving your system breathing room. It's the difference between managing tasks and excelling at them. With enough RAM, your system avoids constant paging to slower storage. Video editor open, Chrome tabs for research, Spotify playing music, game minimized in the background, all without grinding to a halt. It keeps you in flow. Chapter 3. This next one gets overlooked. Your CPU cooler. Stock coolers are just good enough until you push your system. Long gaming sessions, rendering, heat stacks up. To protect itself, the CPU slows down. A quality aftermarket cooler keeps temps low and stable. Great value, around $50 to $60. Plenty of solid air options. High-end CPUs or overclocking. Go AIO. Bigger, slower fans. A much quieter PC. Chapter 4. The PSU is unglamorous, but critical for longevity. Cheap units can feed unstable, dirty power, stressing your motherboard, CPU, and GPU, causing crashes or worse. 80 plus gold means higher efficiency, less wasted heat. You save a bit on power and it runs cooler and quieter. Better components deliver cleaner, more stable power. Go fully modular for easier cable management. Only plug what you need. Less clutter improves airflow, cooling the whole system. Chapter 5. Finally, a visible upgrade. Your monitor. A 27-inch 1440p at 144 Hz is the 2026 baseline. Sharper text, more space, smoother motion. IPS is great for most. OLED brings perfect blacks and instant response. It reduces eye strain and makes everything feel more responsive. So, there you have it. 5 strategic upgrades for a new PC feel. Lightning fast NVMe 32GB DDR5, a quality cooler, a clean gold-rated modular PSU, and a high-res high-refresh monitor. Best bang for buck in 2026 for speed, stability, and longevity. Be smart. Identify bottlenecks. Upgrade surgically. Save money. And enjoy the rig you already own. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which upgrade you're doing first in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.